Hey guys, my name is Ryan and welcome to Overwatch Central. So Mercy's in a pretty interesting spot right now. She pairs pretty well with Pharah, the pros are even starting to play her a little bit, and she is the most popular one-trick hero in the game, to nobody's surprise. Well, this last point I wanted to make a video on in particular, whether it's a good thing or bad thing, and you can kind of expect a video like that next week. But speaking to a few people, I obviously got in touch with EVA. And whilst we were talking, he actually told me about some severe bugs that were happening to Mercy. Much like the Reinhardt video that we did, there were a couple of these instances that I'd experienced myself. I do play Mercy a little bit, and some of these cases I kind of thought, yeah, I've had similar experiences. But in this video, we're going to go over the specific major problems with Mercy's resurrection, giving some examples that EVA and others have claimed, and then talking about why this is such a major thing, as opposed to just, oh, it's just happening to the Mercy mains. This kind of thing affects everybody, the same as the Reinhardt video. Even if you don't play Reinhardt, the bugs in his kit make it so difficult to play this game properly. But we start with this clip from Silent Panda, and the bug really narrows down to this. The number that says on screen with how many people that you're rezzing is different to how many people actually get rezzed. This is easier to pinpoint now with the changes on the kill feed showing how many people get resurrected in the top right hand corner, and the example that sort of brought all of this up was from Silent Panda, where it says 5 and it actually rezzed 4. To double check that basically that when they're traveling they don't go out of range of another person, I've slowed this down and stopped on the final frame before the resurrection comes in, and as you can see it still says 5. After this, EVA and Silent Panda and a few other people got together and started testing this, and they found that this bug kept repeating and repeating. You're seeing that the number is coming up and the amount of people in the top right hand side aren't getting resurrected. There is another thing that happens as well, but we'll go over that in a second, but it's weird that it's not rezzing the flight target. Here we are showing the clips again, and as you can see, the target that EVA and Silent Panda are flying to are the ones that don't get resurrected, which doesn't make any sense because they are clearly in range. Hell, there is even a clip where somebody on the top is not getting resurrected, and I still think that they are within range. So again, it's a bit bizarre that this is happening. I don't really understand the reasons why this may go on, but I'll just keep replaying the clips and you can sort of see what's going on there. Ike Vault, again, flying to the target and it's not getting resurrected even though you were clearly within range of it. But it also works on the other foot as well, where the res counter is saying 2 and actually 3 people get resurrected. This happens on Dorado. And there are a couple of other examples dotted around which are just the counter saying 4 and it resurrected 3 even though you're not traveling. There's no reason why you would go out of range of somebody unless they may have died, but it doesn't seem likely in these scenarios. So this is a major problem in itself. And the argument would be, this kind of affects everyone. I would say that Resurrect is probably the strongest ultimate in the game currently. There are so many ultimates that can kill targets, but none can bring them back into a fight as quick as Resurrection. So when the bug happens where one person that should be resurrected isn't getting resurrected, that's kind of game breaking. That's a lot of Mercy's kit. Not too much anymore. Her kit isn't based around the resurrection tool and exploiting that as much as possible anymore. That's not really how you play Mercy nowadays, but it's still incredibly important. And it's like the Earth Shatter with Reinhardt, where the one ultimate there can win or lose you the game, and it's so much more prevalent with Mercy as a result with Resurrection. That one person could be the other support, it could be the tank, it could be a DPS that has his ultimate ready that wants to use it to clear the point. If you do play a lot of Mercy and have experienced these or know people that have, then do let us know in the comments below. When there's evidence this damning, we want to let people know that there are severe problems with it, and just also letting Blizzard know that this is a thing and people want to see this fixed so they can prioritize that. There is another bug that is in here as well, and it has to do with Favor the Shooter. Here's a clip of EVA getting hooked by Roadhog as he is ult. If you take the frame that I'm showing on screen now, you can see that he is glowing, he's ready to ult, but the priority goes to the shooter. Favor the Shooter is a mechanic that we've spoken about before in Overwatch, where whoever's sort of using the ability gets the priority. They get the benefit of the doubt in those situations where ping and latency become a bit of a problem. In this case, the circumstances should not favor the shooter. Mercy's ultimate is about making her invulnerable while she's doing it, meaning that she should get the priority in these situations. I don't understand why this isn't the case for Resurrection, probably something that's just been overlooked. So it would be nice for Blizzard to solve that. But nothing's quite as bad as the resurrection numbers not being quite up to par. And I do want to know whether you guys have experienced this at all. Do let us know again below. I want to see if a lot of people have experienced this, whether not a lot of people have. Just basically building a portfolio and a report that we can take to Blizzard and go, yo, there are a lot of people that are saying that there are problems here and we think it should be fixed. Reinhardt had a similar thing. He's got a lot better than he used to be, even though there was the whole lag hammer thing, but but that's beside the point. But of course we wanted to bring this to light to you, to Blizzard, to anybody watching that may have experienced this and may want to know more with what's going on. We don't necessarily know why this is happening, but with the amount of evidence that we showcased today, it's most certainly a thing that is quite common. But that's it for this time. Thank you very much for watching. Take care, and we'll see you next time.